I think the biggest game is very obvious, and then I'll be interested to see how you handle everything else with the heartburns and all the stuff that we usually tag, because there's a lot of games that matter this week.
So obviously the nugget platter game of the week is Ohio State, Michigan. I think it has the most implications for the playoff, for everything, just sort of moving, and for the fan bases, at least as it relates to this, especially given the fact that one team has won 4 straight. But also after that, kind of different order than in the past. But first, you want the first note I wrote for the Ohio State Michigan game?
What?
I figured it'd be something that you would know and make fun of me instantaneously for it. Is the first note that I wrote for this game.
4 straight for Michigan.
Weather forecast, high of 31, cloudy with a little snow.
Now the forecast really, really matters. Now listen, you hit the rain one too, though. Again, this game being played when it is has a lot to do with why Michigan has won this game. And I checked my stat again, Brent, just to make sure it was correct. 23 straight Michigan-Ohio State games. Whoever rushes for the most yards wins the game. That is that's one of the most lopsided, asinine, truth-telling stats you will ever see. Like, you can take your QBRs, you can take all of your PFF grades, you can combine all those into something. That's the most important stat in this football game. The weather gets nasty like this. You've got to be physical. There's a reason Ohio State has ran the football like they have recently. They're trying to prove a point. They didn't have their receivers, sure, albeit because they rested them. But now you've got an awesome chance to be the more physical team. Like, Michigan has owned that for so many straight years. And Ohio State has a chance to exercise the demons. They have a chance to get back in the winning circle. And it starts with Bo Jackson. Like, he's the guy that, not that Bo Jackson, the other Bo Jackson. He's a true freshman for Ohio State. He's been pounding the rock. He looks really, really good. A good combination. Listen, they still got Peoples and they still got Donaldson from Brent's helmet behind him, who's the power back, who's going to run in there, who, came over and it really provides that physicality. It's all about the run game. That's the only thing that matters. All that matters is the run game. So we can talk about all the stats, man. Who's going to be more physical? Ohio State trying to build towards this throughout the season, and they're going to have a chance to prove that they can do it this year against Michigan.
All right, let's look at the other side, run game. You had talked about earlier in the week, Bryce Underwood being a big part of the run game for Michigan in this game. So I went back and looked because I didn't think it was much. The most design rush attempts that he's had in a game this season,
4?
3.
Yeah,
3
or 4.
Yeah, he's had 9 attempts, a couple different games because of scrambles, but most designed for him rushing attempts 3.
You can double that this week. I guarantee you, you can take the season average and double it this week.
I guarantee.
Guarantee.
There. But no Justice Haynes.
Guarantee.
In terms of injuries, that's the one injury update that I've actually seen so far, is that you're not going to see Justice Haynes. But Jordan Marshall's back. He didn't play last week against Maryland. But they also got some other injuries. The Hossman kid, the linebacker. Bredesen got hurt.
Bredesen's the biggest deal to me. Like that's crippling. Like, and we don't know if he's going to play, obviously, but Bredesen, the tight end, because me and you talked about a couple weeks ago when we were talking about Michigan, like the use of the fullbacks / tight ends, and you always see 44 in there, like digging people out. Like, he's such a good player.
Leads their team in run block grade.
Dude, he's so good. And now you're talking about a team when you're going to need it with Ohio State and the way they play downhill, aggressive. I bet you Reese plays near the line of scrimmage a lot this week. Like, the 1-2 punch at linebacker for Ohio State might be the best in the country. Like, Downs is the ultimate chess piece who you're going to see near the line of scrimmage. But that's a big deal, man. That injury to Bredesen, your tight end, who's your best blocker, Justice Haynes out, like, not adding up for good things for Michigan. That does not help my case of running the football and being able to be very successful.
What's amazing, though, with 2 things. Can Michigan get to 17 points because nobody else has? But when you think about, like, all these negatives that were kind of check boxing for Michigan, we said all that maybe even more so a year ago. And they went.
And Ohio State had Judkins Toten Rock, and Trevion Henderson, who are both doing it at that high level in the NFL, because Michigan's run defense still has a say in this. And again, the weather, how much can I put guys on an island? I can do it more. Like, I don't have to play 3 high safeties. Like, I can commit more people to the box. I can play more man-to-man. I'll be interested to see how Julian Sayin handles this, because Martindale, you know what he's going to do. He's extremely aggressive. He's going to blitz. He's going to come at you. Julian Sayin's been one of the best in the country at it. Like, he sees it, he replaces it. And when I say that, like, wherever the blitz come from, he does a really good job of throwing right behind it. Like, that's what you're taught to do. He's coached really, really well. He has good weapons. But when it's 31 degrees and it's snowing and your hand feels like a rock, the ball feels like a freaking a huge boulder sometimes, like, it makes it harder. So who handles hard better? There's a reason Michigan's handled hard better. They've been the tougher team. I still have visions of Aiden Hutchinson, like, destroying the left tackle for Ohio State, like running through him like he was standing still. Awesome opportunity for Ohio State to man the heck up. Show them. And I think they do. I think Ohio State wins. I think they outrush Michigan. If Michigan was healthier, I would pause more. This is going to be a good game. Like, I don't think this is a beatdown by any stretch. Like, but I think this is a chance for, like, usually when you're undefeated and already in the playoff, hard to find motivation. Like, now, like, you should have all the motivation you need. Ohio State should be physical, and their defense, to me, this year, physically more adept to handling the rushing game for Michigan. And I got Ohio State, but I think it's a close back and forth game. I think it's a 23-21 game, a 24-17 game. I think it's low scoring.
So everybody's sphincters in Columbus, Ohio are very tight for the most of this game, then you're saying?
And you know that's a real thing. Like, this is a real, like, Alabama and Georgia.
Yes.
Georgia has an Alabama problem. It starts to get in this lid. And it's, so Ryan Day, now, what's the approach you take around the building? You know, for years you talk about it. Like, we got to go get revenge. Now it's like, oh my God, okay, do we not address it? Like, there's a big ace Wolverine right here in our room right now. Like, it's sitting here running around, like, nothing to see. Don't look over here. Like, nothing over there. I mean, this is a real thing that has come to fruition, and they're gonna have to exercise it.
And you're not talking about Barkley. You're talking about something else. Truth serum to Ryan Day. Michigan win or Big Ten title?
Well, here's another thing too. Michigan's still alive to play in the Big Ten championship game.
They have to have help. That's the thing. So Oregon has to get beat as well, I think is what I saw.
At Washington?
Which is
But Ohio State's not guaranteed to play in this game. Like,
they got to win.
In the they've got to win. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not like all the preconceived and listen, this was the best thing to happen to Ohio State. Ohio State doesn't win a championship if they don't lose to Michigan last year. So you can thank the team up north for getting you to where you got, because it lit a fire over the next 3 or 4 weeks and you came out a different team. But golly, at Michigan, weather will be terrible. This will be sloppy. This will be good. This will be a fun game to watch.
I went a little different route. I think the biggest sort of mismatch is potentially Matt Patricia and their defense against Bryce Underwood. But I think Ryan Day exercises some demons here. I wrote Ohio State 31, Michigan 13. I think double-digit Buckeye victory, a little bit different.
Yeah. And we would have thought the same thing a year ago. You know, like Ohio State come in and handle business, like you're way better. But there's something about this game that I learned a while ago, man. Like, I don't get it. I remember being on set at game day, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, Kirk, what do you – like, Ohio State's way better than Michigan. He's like, I'm just telling you, kid. I don't know what it is either. Like, but this shiznick happens. And so it's a strange game, but Buckeyes way more talented. Their defense, I think, can carry the day now. They can stop the run and be physical, which in the past they've really struggled to do.